Hello, welcome back here into Caden's Weather Center right now. Today is January 27th, 2025. We're going to pay attention here in this video to the severe weather side of the United States here and what we could be anticipating throughout the next couple of days here, as we do have a severe weather threat that is anticipated right now in the state of Texas and possibly going to impact parts of the southeast as we go on throughout the rest of the week. As well as talking about our winter weather updates here, as we do not have a terrible amount of winter weather at this time. But then we're also going to be talking about the temperatures in some areas will be rising and then some areas will be dropping as well. So we're going to pay attention to a couple things in this video. But right now, let's just take a look here at the United States. We can clearly see heavy rainfall continuing down here in the southeast. That's going to be continuing on over here for the next, couple of hours throughout today, maybe even a little bit into tomorrow as well. Then we take a look here at the little snow rain showers kind of going on right over here in the northern part of the United States, and then same thing over here down in the southern part of the United States as well into Louisiana, California, Arizona, and Nevada. You guys are getting some scattered rain showers as well. So a little bit to be paying attention to with that. We're going to take a look here at the what are the hazards that we're kind of looking at. Well, we kind of can see several hazards already right now. So pink area right here, possibly some red flag warnings, excessive heat warnings as well, but not really anticipating that. So red flag warnings as there's pretty good wind going on right now. And then same down here in Los Angeles, still continuing on with those areas with the pretty big fires that are continuing on right now. And then some random areas right now that we're paying attention to, but nothing too big of concerning on the map as of right now. Let's take a look at the severe weather side though. What are we anticipating as we go on throughout the rest of the week? So on here in 3 days, so around Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be seeing a slight marginal risk kind of heading into this region right here. Majority of Texas is going to be getting at least something here. The light green area, this is where a scattered thunderstorms could form here. Nothing much going on in that area. The marginal and the slight risk, that's where we start to see the little bit more of severe weather with the possibility of maybe an isolated tornado or possibility for some hail and gusty winds up to 60 miles an hour. So definitely going to be anticipating maybe some severe weather as we go on throughout the next couple of days. We're going to see this and maybe even change as we head into tomorrow and then the next day, as that day will be approaching here pretty quickly. So we're going to pay attention to that. Day 4 here, you can clearly see. So even though day 3 we're going to be seeing a severe weather threat, we're going to see a severe weather threat going on in the eastern part of Texas here. 15% chance right there for a severe weather threat going on here in eastern Texas on day 4. And then it's a little too far out to take a look here at day 5, day 6, day 7, and day 8. We're going to take a look at that with the future model, with the forecast and the future radar run. So let's see, this is the FV3 simulated radar here. Currently looking at this over here in the next 12 hours. What can we be anticipating here as we head into early Tuesday morning? Some snow showers will continue on here in parts of Michigan, but once again, the United States looking very clear in this area right here. Canada is really getting the snowfall, but really it's very clear area. Definitely could see maybe in the as we head into early tomorrow morning, we could see a little scattered showers kind of heading down into the southeast, but it does seem like the heaviest of rain will be heading offshore here near the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and then some snow showers kind of going on in Arizona here and parts of maybe even Utah, heading into parts of California as well. Then you kind of go out a little bit more, 20 hours out, really quiet around the United States completely, except for some snowfall really starting to possibly ramp up here in the next 20 hours. Heading into tomorrow morning, heading into maybe tomorrow afternoon as well. The snow showers anticipated to pick up here in the northeast. Then we will see a pretty big dip down. We're not going to see very, very much going on around the United States until we start to see maybe a big blast of snowfall going to be coming down from Canada and will be impacting northern Michigan, maybe even Wisconsin, and then will eventually make its way into New York. So, here maybe in the next 40 hours, the whole state of New York could be dealing with some snowfall, heavy snowfall at times. That's something we're going to be paying attention to as we go on throughout that time. So make sure to be paying attention if you're driving or have to go to work. That could be anticipated on Wednesday morning. Then we head into around 54, 56 hours out. That's when we start to see these scattered showers and possible thunderstorms really starting to ramp up here. around the central part of the United States. So Oklahoma and then Texas, obviously, where our biggest severe weather threat will be for that day. And then we head into 60 hours out. You can see scattered rain showers here throughout Oklahoma, but really those severe weather showers and thunderstorms will kind of just hang out here in eastern and central Texas right there. Taking a look at the HRRR model, the HRRR model here, let's take a look at that. Right now, you can clearly see as of this morning, there's a big high pressure kind of sitting right over Texas, and that's why we're seeing the weather just really nothing going on. You can see a little bit of those rain showers kind of continuing here in southern Alabama, central Alabama, going into southern Mississippi and eastern Louisiana. But let's take a look at this. So as we head in, so you can clearly see over the next couple of days, or actually out throughout today, we're going to see maybe a couple rain showers kind of sneaking by here in Texas. We'll start to get heavy at times here as we head into tomorrow, and then tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, that's when we're going to start to see a little bit. So we're going to see a little of this right here. This will eventually make its way into Texas, and then we'll also see a lot of that moisture kind of come up here and bring some possibility for some severe weather there. And then we don't necessarily see it. It's a little farther out. This is 48 hours out, but that's what we're going to be seeing here. And you kind of can already see that here in the next 48 hours. So on January 29th, so Wednesday morning here, some scattered showers and thunderstorms are anticipated here throughout Texas and Oklahoma. Really is not going to be major tornado outbreak or anything like that. So that's a very big plus. Taking a look at the RGEM model, you kind of can see that. A little bit of that moisture coming up here, bringing in some of that heavy time. Once again, heavy rain at some times here. Then around 63, 65 hours out, 66 hours out, January 30th here at 1 a.m. That's when we'll start to see some of those bigger thunderstorms start to form here on the western part and the central part of Texas here. And then there you go, right there, 4 a.m. here on January 30th. So this could be an early morning thing. This is according to this model run, though. Could be dealing with some pretty big thunderstorms right in this area, and that will be our severe weather threat for the day. Then we'll kind of just push off to the east. So the big question is, do we see any severe weather threats going on in the eastern states here, just east of Texas? So we're going to pay attention to that as well. Let's take a look at the GFS model run. Here we go. Let's see GFS. Yep, once again, so the GFS still bringing up that possibility for that severe weather threat. We've been anticipating this here, and then a little bit of that snowfall kind of going on into Colorado here. Then we see a little bit, the severe weather threat goes off to the east here with a big possible snowstorm that could form over here. Parts of Ohio, Indiana, and New York could be getting this. Same with Pennsylvania with some possibility for ice. That's what the GFS model is anticipating here. And then possibly by February, the first week of February, we could be seeing some pretty snowfall going on right now in Montana through Michigan and Wisconsin. So that will be the first week of February according to the GFS model. The Euro model having a little bit more of a different approach on this. Still same severe weather area here, maybe a little bit more of a squall line here with the Euro model, but still going to anticipate some severe weather here in this region. Heading into the southeast, it will eventually make its way to the east. They're both agreeing on that. But as we continue going on, obviously through these model runs, we're seeing a lot of high pressures kind of building in. That's what's bringing really nothing to the United States at this time. But what I will say, the Euro model compared to the GFS, more of a rainfall threat, not a, maybe some snowfall, but just seems to be more of a front that could be coming down than what the GFS is anticipating. So let's take a look here at the daily high temperatures right now. For tomorrow, the high temperatures are going to start ramping back up down here in the Florida Peninsula, down in the southeast. We're going to see these temperatures start to ramp up a little bit as it has been really cold for a couple of days and maybe even a week or two now down in the south. But really our coldest air will kind of stay off to the northern part of the United States here for those high temperatures, and then you head into the low temperatures here for Tuesday. You can definitely see starting to get and still kind of hanging out in those single digits here in parts of the northern part of the United States here, heading into the teens and then maybe even into the 20s as parts of more southern part of Texas here in the 50s, maybe even the upper 40s as the Florida Peninsula is in the 50s for those low temperatures there on Tuesday. Then you head into Wednesday here, temperatures will start to pick back up once again. Really, you could see that yellow. That's when the temperatures will start to really pick up again, and then maybe even a little bit off to the northern part of the United States also will be picking up. But the low temperatures also going to be picking up, but maybe dropping over here in the western area. The western part of the United States could be seeing a little different there. And then heading into Thursday, still temperatures starting to warm up during those high temperatures, and then the same with the low temperatures. Could be anticipating kind of the same thing as Tuesday night. So we're going to pay attention to all this right now here. If you do have any questions, make sure to leave it down in the comments down below. And also make sure to follow my X page down in the description, as I will be posting frequent updates on there as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you appreciate these weather updates as well. But make sure to show your support. Definitely, I'm trying to grow this channel and really start to get into the groove of uploading videos and all that. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and bye-bye.